I'm Shannon Thresher, and this is 30-Second Tactics. Today we're going to talk about the shotgun for patrol. Pros and cons. Is it obsolete? Is it still a good tool? Let's have a look at it. Pros, real short and sweet. It's simple to operate. You can teach someone, in a day on the range to operate a 12-gauge shotgun pump, no problem. There's a great deal of public awareness, and what I mean by that is, the public sees cops with their handguns every day. It's normal routine. But when they pull out that shotgun, there's that unspoken thing that, okay, things just got serious. Stopping power. I don't think anyone's going to argue about the stopping power of a 12 gauge, whether you're running double-aught or slugs or what have you. And then a variety of ammunition. The shotgun, of course, is a lethal weapon. It can also be deployed as a less lethal weapon with bean bags and rubber batons and such. And then it can also be used as a breaching round. Now, as far as cons, it's a little slower to fire, not necessarily just to cycle, but to get those rounds off because of recoil, which kind of ties in to another point. It does have a relatively low ammo capacity. You're talking usually 4, 6, 7, 8 rounds. It can be slow to reload. That's a training thing. The biggest thing with that is people typically don't carry enough extra ammo with them. You have the pellet spread at distance that you have to consider. And then also, it does have considerably heavier recoil, especially compared to like an AR-15. That can be managed through a couple of different ways of training and basically the length of pull, which now can be adjusted with easily adjustable stocks. All right, let's jump out of the range real quick, put a few rounds through it, talk about a few things. All right, I will snap my fingers and we'll be on the range. See you in a second. All right, so we're out here on the range. We're going to play with the shotgun a little bit. And whenever you talk to anybody about the negatives or the cons of a shotgun versus other options, one thing you'll never hear them talking bad about is the effectiveness of stopping power. Yes, it has less rounds. Yes, it's slower to reload, but you get those rounds on target and that target goes down. So. So when it comes to reloading the shotgun, there's a couple different ways to do that for different circumstances. One thing you'll see is a lot of times it's called a tactical reload, where you've ran out of bullets and you have your shell and you just rock it into the chamber like that and rack it. And that's fine and that's fast, as you can see, but if you're going to do that, make sure you're practicing that a lot. Because if you're reloading your gun like this, you've just fired 4, 5, 7 rounds in the worst day of your life, you're stressed out, your dexterity's going into the toilet, and you're getting your ammo from wherever you might have had your spare ammo. So that's effective, but that can also be kind of hard dexterity wise. Another easy way, just come down off target like this, drop it. That way, gravity's helping, it just sits it right there. Another way is if you're staying on target and you're loading with your support hand. Now the problem with this is you're focused on the target, you're holding the gun up with one hand, you're hoping to, again, dexterity wise, get this in here. If you drop it, obviously gravity's not on your side, but either of these days work. It's loaded, let's unload it. And of course, the other big thing about shotguns is the variety of ammunition. Got some slugs here, we'll load them up. And again, accuracy wise, I'm not saying, that your shotgun's gonna be more accurate than your AR platform, but depending on the situation, the area, the community you're working in, it might be better. Of course, department policy, whether you run slugs or buck or both, whatever. I'm a slug guy. I don't know what a slug or what buckshot will do that a slug won't do, but I know what a slug can do that buckshot won't do. And it's gonna deliver all that power in one hit, and it's gonna increase your accuracy. So here's a few, we're about 50 yards, here's a few slug rounds. All right, off the range, back in the studio to wrap this up. So what do you think? Is the shotgun the greatest thing ever invented for patrol? Is it total obsolete junk, or is it somewhere in between? I think it's still a great tool for patrol for all the reasons we talked about and all the reasons I didn't have time to talk about. But You be the judge. You ask some questions, get down in the comment sections. If you want to see anything more specific about it, let me know. We'll make it happen. Thanks for watching the video, and as always, guys, work, train, repeat. Stay safe.